Eventually, the arrival of the troops effectively doubled the population of Elmira to around 20,000. Needless to say, soldiers were everywhere and made it both an exciting and troubling time for the inhabitants. Life went on and there was money to be made. Materials and labor were needed to build and supply the camps, so very profitable contracts for goods and services were awarded to Elmiran businessmen. Other types of businesses also thrived in Elmira, as witnessed by the great number of saloons. Army patrols were constantly rounding up soldiers who were drunken and disorderly or absent from their posts. Although the soldiers did not make life easy for local residents, they did provide moments of fun. There were dress parades, concerts by military bands, public rallies, and balls at the Brainerd House. While some local women accompanied their soldier husbands, most women waited at home for news of their loved ones. These women had to balance their regular duties with filling in for male relatives and supporting the war effort. Whether on their own or with local organizations like the Ladies Hospital Aid Association and the Elmira Ladies Relief Association, there were plenty of opportunities for women to show their patriotism. Women raised money for local soldiers' families and disabled soldiers, rolled bandages, sewed blankets, tents, flags, and clothing, created care packages, knitted socks and mittens, and volunteered at the military hospital in Elmira. Students at Elmira Female College created sewing kits for soldiers and donated a parlor organ to Elmira's military hospital. Members of the Literary Society even debated war-related topics such as the justification of the war and the confiscation of Confederate property. The Park Church Sewing Society made shirts, knitted mittens, and created care packages for soldiers. As the first local public charity, the Elmira Ladies Relief Association helped disabled soldiers and their families. Eventually, the association started an orphanage, which became the Southern Tier Orphans' Home. The U.S. Sanitary Commission was established in June of 1861 and provided soldiers with food and medical care. Over 4,000 chapters were created, including several in Chemung County. Fairs were held to raise money. From March 14th to 18th, 1864, Elmira hosted the Southern Tier Sanitary Fair at the newly constructed Presbyterian Church. Like other sanitary fairs, there were items for sale, exhibits, refreshment stands, a restaurant, and evening entertainment. Though over $12,000 were raised, the fair ended in tragedy as the building caught fire.